Okay, actually, I want to talk about the dangers of these Yahoo boys and girl children in our society. Say we dey live for country whereby we will see some certain things where they important to talk about. Some of us we go shy leave those things. Some of us we go avoid those things. We no go like one talker. You understand? But e get one trend wey dey on for long, no be now. The trend don dey on and every one of us will know that trend. The rate at which little children, I call them children, the rate at which little children, little girl child from 15, in fact, from 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, the rate at which these girls' children they destroyed for society, it don't they become alarming. I dey tell you, as young as the age of 13, some 12, they don't become something else. E get one video wey come out last time. Some of una watch the video, many of una watch the video. One small girl, 10 years old. One small girl, 10 years old. Where they ride on one guy. They us riding the guy. Some of una know. Now watch that video. People come dey imagine where this girl learn am from. Where she no go learn am from. Where girl of that age, the mama buy Android phone give her. The girl dey subscribe. The girl dey internet. Definitely once the child don't get Android phone for hand, once a child of that age don't get Android phone for hand, forget any other thing. Just forget any other thing. The child is gone. That's the truth. Forget any other thing. Once a child of that age, as little as that 12, 13, 14, 15, don't get Android phone, don't they use Android phone, just forget it. There is nothing you can do. If the child still becomes normal, it's only by God's grace. But there is 99% assurance that that child is gone. You understand me? If you know the damage internet is doing to these girl children, you go forbid your children from going to internet. Huge damage, serious damage. Now they do to them. And this is their generation, this Gen Z generation. Any little thing they discover, they carry on for head. So if they see anything, they do and pass the person way originate that thing. And that's more reason why you should be careful. The level where these Yahoo boys don't destroy these little girls, it don't get out of hand. It's very, very alarming. And let me tell you the danger part with all this. These boys they deal with as young as 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Those are the ages they dealt with. Now, that is the pick-up age of any woman. These boys will destroy these girls. They will first of all teach them all sorts of evils. Number one, they'll teach them there is no kind of sex style they're not going to teach those girls. Number two, there's no kinds of drugs they will not introduce these girls into. Number three, they will introduce these girls also to luxury life. I will explain all this to what they talk one by one. They will introduce these girls into luxury life. And they will now they'll be so diabolic that they will use these girls for all kinds of their ritual things. And because these girls are novice, they are young, and they don't know their left and their right, and they don't want to even know because of what they are seeing or getting, they fall into the traps of these boys. Number one, let me tell you, these boys are very, very smart. Because anybody that does internet fraud is a very smart person. One, the person must know how to lie very well. The person must know how to cajole people. The person must know how to deceive people. The person must know how to hypnotize your understanding and your sensing. You understand what I'm saying? So these Yahoo boys are very, very smart. And they are smarter than these girls. These girls are just novice. The only thing these girls want to get is what they see or what they want to get. That is what they are going after. But they don't know the dangers behind it. And these boys will never tell them. Now, do you know that, number one, they'll introduce these girls into drugs. Any girl child you see within that age, we don't they take drug, all these dangerous drugs, all these drugs, you understand? Loud, weed, tramor, all these things. Just know, say, that girl is taught by no other person but by a Yahoo boy or a Yahoo boyfriend. Now I'm going to teach her. And the pattern that they use is that they don't give these girls directly. What they do is that they start putting these drugs into the whatever food they are buying for these girls, either chicken or shawarma or anything. They'll start mixing it gradually for these girls, and the thing will get used to this girl's system. And let me tell you why they are doing that. One, they want these girls to be high so they can do anything they want to do with them. There's a particular drug they call molly. If you take that drug as a girl, even if the guy sleep with you for 3-4 hours, you no go stop the guy and you no go feel him until that drug clear for your eye before you go now feel and say, something for your body is not normal. They call it molly. They know what I'm talking about. You understand? And then they will not give these girls them physically from the beginning. What they do, they start putting gradually inside their food. The meat pie they buy for them, the pizzas, the shawarma, they start to put it gradually inside. And these girls start eating. And that's where these girls get used to it. Then the weed or the the loud is whenever this girl goes to visit them, you see them smoke. Definitely they will say, maybe drag some more, now just drag one. Before you know, you drag it and you feel irate, you feel okay. You start taking it. That is how they introduce those girls into that drug. Number two, they introduce these girls into luxury life. What you know you can't afford and you dey eager to get, now they make girl, they start a shower work. You know, say you know if you afford them, but you dey eager to get them. That is why the easiest way and the most common way for you to begin prostitution. You understand me? Now, they will introduce these girls. One, these girls, maybe they are from local areas, like all these, maybe Maraba, Nyanya, all this Gwandara, all this Massacre, all these local areas. Number one, their mama, they cook with firewood for their house. They cook with charcoal. Those girls, they live for face me and face you. Those girls, in the morning, they used to go and fish water. So those girls live a very poor life, whereby, they can't afford luxury. Now, these guys, once they pick, they go to lodge in a very standard hotel that has AC. Or tell you that you don't need to wake up in the morning to cook or fish any water. There's water running in the toilet. You understand? Or tell that, you don't need to wash anything. You want to do anything, they call it dry cleaner to do it for you. If you want to eat food, you don't need to go to the kitchen to cook any food. All they need to do is to use telephone and call the kitchen to bring food for you. So when they introduce, they'll now invite these girls over. These girls have to stay for like maybe a week or 2 weeks with them in that hotel. Now, these girls will get used to this life. Every day they take this girl to this hotel. They stay there 3 months, 4 months, maybe sometimes they stay longer. Because after all, the girl's family don't even care where the girl is. You understand? So they will stay there together for like a month, 2 months, 3 months. Now this girl is used to this luxury life that she can't afford. At the end of the day, me and you know say these boys know they marry them. After the boys finish with them, then go leave them. Then we'll go for chapter 2. So at the end of the day, these boys will leave these girls. Then this girl now is already used to luxury life. Do you expect that girl to go back to their house where they use firewood they cook? That their house will not get water? That their house will not get light? That their house will not get DSTV? That their house will not get chicken and turkey? The girl cannot go back there. So the girl have to start looking for money, how to fund this lifestyle. That is when she starts prostitution. She has to start looking for money. And how will she get money? She cannot go and work because she was not taught to work. She was taught to only sleep and open legs and get money. So she has to look for another person that is willing to see the in between her legs to give her money. So prostitution continue. You understand? And thirdly, they are using these girls for their, for their sacrifices, for their ritual things. You understand? Most of these girls don't even know. The Yahoo no need to buy you anymore to use you for ritual. You don't understand? The Yahoo boy no need to even come out your eyes, your bobby, to use them for ritual, or your tongue for ritual anymore. You don't need to. There are other different patterns where you go do with you, and you go still there alive, but you are of course empty. Man tell you one. Only one I go tell you, I no go tell you all. Only one. One is this. The Yahoo boy need to just rub the charm for Ebola. All you need to do is to rub the charm for Ebola. Once in rub am, and once in sleep with you direct. Of course, me and you know say all those girls between those ages, they don't use protection. Me and you know. So once this Yahoo boy enter, as he enter, the ritual, this thing wey him do, it don't enter your body. Do you know what the target is? The target is how many children will do your womb in future. Now this guy don't clear. You see, I'm saying he no need to use anything he no need to buy you to do a ritual. You don't need to come on your eye. You don't need to come on your tongue. You don't need to come on anything for your body, anything to do ritual. All in just need. Now those children unborn inside your belly, 9 ones. Now them be the ritual. So that iPhone where the guy they give you so, that luxury life where they live so, just know say you dey empty. You are automatically empty. Every girl you see, every woman on earth, get how many children they inside her womb, destined by God, whether you like it or not. Now that number of children within your womb, now be the target of that guy. No be you. That guy can do anything to get it. He has to please you. He has to make you happy. He has to tell you anything to get it. You understand me now? So, as now they do, may not be careful. No toss I no tell you.